Everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Ryan, Movies with Ryan. We're going to continue our end of the year lists. Today, Steelbooks. I've got 8 of them in front of me. I'm 99% sure that all these Steelbooks were released in 2024. And these are some of my favorite designs. And I really just wanted to show them off. So I've got 8 of them. Hopefully I can show this okay. I've been working with the light to try to accentuate these as best as I can when I'm showing them off. There might be a little bit of glare, so please just stay tuned and work with me. But we're going to get to the first one. It's been a pretty good year for Steelbooks. If you know me, follow me on Instagram. I love my Steelbooks. I've got a large Steelbook collection. But my first movie, from Mill Creek, Walmart started just pumping out just random movie Steelbooks this year. I did not expect to get a Steelbook for this one, but I love it. The Steelbook just captures the movie very, very well. And that is none other than Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. Like I said, there's that light bar, but this Steelbook's got a lot going on the front, but it's not overdone, and you really, really know what you're in for this movie. But again, I can't believe we got a Steelbook for this. It is just 4K, or Blu-ray. It's not 4K. But I love the design on this. I mean, it just pops. It is mattes with gloss. Looks pretty awesome. Next, a Netflix original movie. This is a remake of an original movie. I already had the Digibook for this, and I was like pretty happy with it. And then they announced the Steelbook for this, and I was like, oh man, I don't want to double dip. I don't want to rebuy, but I did anyway. Because I actually found this at Walmart for a fairly cheap price. It is 4K. And that is none other than All Quiet on the Western Front. And this thing is just gorgeous. You can get it all in there. The colors on this thing, blues, the grays, the whites and pinks. The front is completely debossed. Definitely one of my favorite Steelbooks this year. Very good movie, too. If you've not seen All Quiet on the Western Front, it's a little bit of a hard watch. I'd rank it up there with like Come and See and stuff like that as far as war movies go. It's pretty realistic. But All Quiet on the Western Front, you can't beat that debossing. Look at that. How awesome is that? Third one. This is an A24 movie, and for the life of me, I can't remember the name of the director of this. We did not get a Steelbook in the States. This is a UK exclusive Steelbook. I got it through Zavvi. This is the first time being shown on my channel. I did not unbox this when I got it in the mail. I don't know why. But that is Civil War. And again, with this too, you got Lady Liberty's torch there. It is completely debossed. Colors on here aren't as popping as the All Quiet on the Western Front, but I love the debossing on here. Same thing on the back. You got the tank in the back, and you got the 2 soldiers in the front. But I love the debossed design, which was surprising because this was an American release, and you don't really see debossing like this on an American release. But same thing here. Excuse me, folks. So Civil War, that's my third one. Now my fourth movie. They knocked it out of the park with this Steelbook. Totally represents the movie. Had kind of a hard time finding this. This came out, I believe, right after Walmart took over. And there was kind of like a scramble. There's still kind of a scramble to get Steelbooks from Walmart, but I'm going to give away a free code here in a second. But the Steelbook I'm talking about, with just awesome design. I hate to say it, I haven't watched the movie yet, and I really need to because I really love the original. But that is Timothy Chalamet. I just butchered that name, in Wonka. And what did they do for the Steelbook? They made a candy box with all the different Wonka candies in there, and it is debossed. Each one of these, the candy, feels like it's sitting inside a box. That's the front. There is the back. And then they've got all the candies here inside. But how awesome is that for a steelbook design? I really, really love it. And even though it's a brown steelbook, all the candies really make it pop. Some of that glare off there. But I do have the code for this movie. Let me know down in the comments if it's been claimed. There we go, folks. Moving on. This next one was from Turbine out of Germany, I believe. A fun movie. I was so thrilled by this movie when it first came out. I didn't give it like super high praises, but it was just a really fun time. All the actors and actresses in this movie are great. And we got a steelbook, and that is Renfield. And what blew me away when I got this, I thought this was the steelbook, but it came with a slip cover. You don't see that very often when you get a slip with a steelbook. But we have front of it, we got Nicolas Cage there as Dracula. And then I can't remember his name. Beast from X-Men. And he was in Warm Bodies too, wasn't he? But the guy that plays Renfield. Again, it's not debossed or anything, but the spot gloss versus matte is just awesome. You can watch it across there with the bats and him. The design on the steelbook is just awesome. Same thing on the front. You got the matte paint over the gloss. I love how his rings on his fingers stand out really well. Again, I love this movie. Pretty cool movie. We got the inside of it. Nothing special. But another one of my favorite steelbooks that came out this year, based on design. We got Renfield from Turbine. Next, who put this out? Plain Archive? I believe it was Plain Archive. Sure, we'll go with Plain Archive. Another A24 movie. 2023? My favorite movie of the year. This is like the third different version that I have of this movie. That's none other than Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. And it is the googly eye version. And all these are raised. They're embossed just a little bit. We got the award on the back. Again, also slightly raised. So if you want a butt plug, there you go. But what I really like about this, it has the Mexi Funk. If you know who Mexi Funk is, he's an artist, digital artist. He's done a lot of different. Oh, it's got a little bit of a crease in it. A lot of arts for Scream Factory, Shout Factory, I believe. But just now notice the slip in this has got a little indentation in it. But this was one that he designed. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. You got that. You got his actual art. It is insane. Again, this is my movie of 2023. I'm pretty sure it's when it came out. But this was released in 2024 by, I want to say, Plain Archive. I love this too. It's got a bunch of googly eyes on the inside too. This is definitely one of my favorite versions that I own of this movie. Can't go wrong with googly eyes and butt plugs. But my number 6, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once for favorite steelbooks of 2024. 2 more. Now this next one I actually ordered in 2023 from a group buy from J Fox. Stills, Blues, and 4Ks. Got a sticker of his somewhere right here. I'm going to be able to find it. Anyway, J Fox. He does a lot of group buys for steelbooks, high-end stuff, and all that. This was ordered in 2023, and it is from Sign Museum. Sign Museum is notorious for taking forever to do their releases. I finally got this in 2024. And yeah, I still haven't watched the movie though. Last Night in Soho. And this is the lenticular version. Limited edition. There we go on the back. And of course, they've announced a limited edition from the UK that's came out or is coming out. I love the Steelbook. The original release was short run, sold out quickly, and I missed out on it. So whenever I seen he had this group buy for the Sign Museum, I jumped right on it. This is the 4K version. I almost bought a 4K and put in this. I'm glad I didn't, because I would have been sad when I opened this up and realized it's 4K. But again, Steelbook I received in 2024. It was finally released by Sign Museum, Last Night in Soho. Comes with some art cards and a book and other stuff too. I showed this off on my opening whenever I got it. Last but not least, probably my favorite release, Steelbook release of the year. Titans Occult has been around for a few years. I want to say like 4 to 5. And they were okay. I've got one other release of theirs. I got the Scott Pilgrim versus the World release. But their packaging was bad. Like, they were a boutique label, but their packaging just did not scream boutique at all. Like, it was flimsy. They said, okay, we got you. We're going to redo our packaging. And this was the first thing from Titans of Cult that came out. This is 4K also. Man, I really need to pay attention to stuff that I buy, because I almost bought a 4K for this to put in here. But this is their first release in the new packaging. They've since also had John Wick, I believe, came out. But the first release from Titans of Cult in the new packaging is, of course, Gladiator, the Ridley Scott movie, Joaquin Phoenix, Russell Crowe. I love the front of this. You got the back of it. What we don't... What does that say? What we do in life echoes eternity. There we go. But I love this. It's got the magnetic, or no, it's got an actual tab. When we open it up, we got art cards in here. Art cards. And we actually have a pin and then a holder where you sit this down. It says Gladiator across it, and you slide the Steelbook in. It sits up right. I won't use it like that, but the Steelbook on this thing is awesome. It is super debossed. It's kind of plain, but it really brings the movie. This is his chest piece, his armor. Maximus's armor. As you can see, there's the straps that come over the shoulders, and then the designs. And this is debossed as well. It's a flat metallic black. And this is all in a pewter silver-like. Then on the back, you got his helmet. And then on the inside, you got all sorts of stuff. They went crazy on the art on the discs. But I was really happy that Titans of Cult went with this new design on their packages. I really wish they would have picked something other than John Wick for their second choice. Like, I would have liked to seen something different, but that's okay. But yeah, Gladiator. So that's going to do it. Those are 8 of my favorite Steelbooks that were released in 2024. Next week is Christmas week, and that's New Year's Eve. So next week I will have, for the video, my favorite pickups for the year. So stay tuned for that. Down in the comments, let me know what was your favorite Steelbooks that you picked up this year. Did any of these Steelbooks look cool to you? Let me know. It's been Ryan, Movies with Ryan. Until I see you again, have a fantastic night.